Started off dewy, now we're matte. Alright, so I'm going to apply some... look at me branching out. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is this really fun blue eyeshadow look. I really love it so much. It turned out way better than I thought it would, and it's very easy to do. So if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. Alright, so I haven't done anything. I haven't applied any skincare. I just washed my face, so I need to get some moisturizer on my face. I'm feeling so dry, so I'm gonna get some moisturizer on. I'm gonna be using Tatcha the Dewy Skin Cream. Tatcha sent me a bunch of their products to try, and this is one of them. I haven't tried this ever, so I'm very excited to see how I like it. This one is supposed to make your skin look dewy, and that's what I'm going for today. It's like a dewy look. It feels so nice, guys. It's thicker, but it's not heavy. Moisturizer on, and now I'm going to apply some eye cream. This is the Fresh Lotus Youth Preserve Eye Cream. I have gone through one already before. I really like this eye cream. You want to make sure when you're applying eye cream, you use your ring finger or your middle finger, and you're extremely gentle under your eyes. It's so delicate under your eyes, and if you use your pointer finger, you can tug on your skin, and it just is not what you want to do. Okay, so I just tap. I'm gonna use the Rosales Unicorn Lip Mask with this little Tatcha spoon. I wish more like lip products, like especially if they're in jars, I wish they came with these little spoons. I feel like it's so much easier. And this Rosales balm, love it. Okay, so after I prepped my skin, I went ahead and did one eye off camera. It's so much easier for me to show you guys and to get like the right look when I do one eye off camera. First thing I'm going to do is start off with a base. I use the Louise white base all over my entire eye. This eyeshadow look is pretty much just two eyeshadows, guys. It is two eyeshadows. It's so easy. So I want to use this white base to make sure that it is super vibrant and the blue really stands out. Alright, what is this? So this is the MAC 252 brush. I'm taking that to blend this base out, and you pretty much want to get it all over your entire lid, all the way up to your brow bone. And I also have a discount code with Louise. It is code Ashley. If you would like to purchase anything from their website, you can use my code to save some money. You can actually clean up your brows with this too if you want. Alright, my lid is prepped, and I'm going to move on to eyeshadow. Usually with eyeshadow, I start out with a transition shade in my crease and I work my way down, but with this look, since it is just one eyeshadow, one shade on the lid, I'm just going to start out with this MAC 242 brush, and I'm going to pack this on my entire lid. And since that base is creasing a bit, which is totally fine, I'm just going to take that MAC brush again and get those creases out. So I'm using this blue pigment from the Norvina Cherry palette, the mini palette. It's beautiful on its own without a white base, but this white base just really makes it pop, you know what I mean? I've been seeing this blue eyeshadow look all over social media, and I've been wanting to try it. I'm usually very scared of blue eyeshadow, but I feel like this, wearing it like this, it's not scary at all. Pretty much where I would cut my crease is where I'm taking this to. And out to here as well. I'm going to take this tiny Morphe 507 brush with that same blue shade. I'm going to dip it in a tiniest little bit, and I'm just going to go around these edges, and we're going to buff these edges out so they're not so harsh. And it's okay if you lose a little bit of color on the lid, we can always add more. I know I just did a colorful look with my Kylie review. I put a poll on Instagram and asked you guys if you want me to do a colorful look or a neutral look. At first, neutral was winning, but at the end, you guys were like, nope, colorful. Won by like 2%, I think, of that poll. So I decided, let's do this blue look. So this isn't the only palette that I saw that has really beautiful blues. I know that the new House Labs Stupid Love has a really beautiful blue, similar to this. The Dominique Cosmetics Rustic Glam has a beautiful blue. I know the new Morphe collab that they did with Maddie, that has a beautiful blue as well. And this look is kind of inspired by one of the looks they posted using her palette. I wanted to do this blue look anyway, but then I was like so inspired to do it once I saw that they posted that beautiful picture. I was like, oh my gosh, I need to. I need to. Okay, so all I did was take this. It's a tapered crease brush from Makeup Addiction Cosmetics. With no product on it, I just buffed out the edges really quick to make it more seamless. As you can see, it's definitely more blended now. So now I'm going to take another Makeup Addiction Cosmetics brush. It's this one right here, the angled shader brush, the shade Light Up from the Stupid Love palette. I will insert close-ups of the palette since I know you guys really like that. I'm so glad you guys are enjoying my videos, and I'm so glad you're enjoying like my cinematography, my editing, and everything. It makes me feel so good that you guys enjoy it. I'm an artist. This is what I love to do, is makeup. I know I do a lot of lip videos, but this is what I really love to do, is to create and like have so much fun with color and look. So yeah, all the way underneath my brow. I know it might seem a little weird. You don't usually put it all the way over there, but for this look, it looks really pretty. Kind of gonna take my finger and start to blend out these edges a little bit. Don't think I'm gonna need it out there anymore. Actually, I know I'm not. This shimmery shade and blending it down into that blue shadow. That is pretty much it. The only thing I'm going to do eyeshadow wise, besides what I've already done, is just go back into that blue shade and touch up anywhere I feel like I've lost a little bit of pigment. So now I'm going to put that same shade, Light Up, with this Tarte brush, pencil brush, on my inner corner. I'm going to apply Rhinestones. I was super inspired by Jessica Rose makeup. She's an amazing artist. I was super inspired with how she placed rhinestones on a recent eye look she posted. It's kind of random. It's like more towards the inner corner, and then as you go out under the brow, it's like there's fewer, and I just think it looks like a shooting star. I think it's super pretty. So I have a bunch of different sizes of rhinestones, and I have this little like pick is what it's called. It's a little rhinestone pick, and I'm just going to use those with some lash glue, just clear lash glue, and apply those. Oh my gosh, guys, I just had one go in my eye and I was digging in my eye trying to get it out. Oh my word, that was scary. And these rhinestones I just got off Amazon. I'm gonna take this L'Oreal Bambi Eye waterproof mascara and lightly coat my top lashes before I apply some falsies. This is my first time trying this mascara, and I love waterproof mascara. If you have shorter lashes and you have a hard time with them staying like curled and staying up, try using waterproof mascara. Definitely helps. Now I'm gonna apply some falsies. I'm using these Tati Lashes TL4. Okay, so while I'm waiting on my lash glue to get tacky, I'm going to carefully clean up this outer edge of my eye. Just make a straight line. I want this to be pretty crisp and straight. Drop them in the center first. Stick them down, and then I can play with the placement, but you want to make sure the lash glue is very tacky and almost dry before you apply your falsies. That way when you place them, they won't be slipping all over the place. So I'm going to pull these down just the tiniest bit this way and redo the inner corner. And I'm going to show you why I like my natural lashes to be wet from the mascara, is because you can take your tweezers very carefully and pinch your falsies to your natural lashes and they will blend together. Okay, falsies are on. So now I'm going to go ahead and move to my face. Okay, eyes are done. Now I'm going to move on to my face. So the first thing I'm going to start out with is a primer. And I'm going to try this new Dominique Cosmetics JD Weighty collab. It is a primer. I have it in my lower home. And I do have an affiliate code with Dominique Cosmetics. It is code Ashley. Alright, so I'm going to apply it to... I squeezed it too hard. I'm just going to use my fingers. I think I might have put too much, so I'm just going to put the rest on the back of my hand. This is called the Ultra Hydrating Primer, and it definitely is hydrating for sure. So as most of you probably know, if you don't, I like to use a corrector under my eyes and anywhere that have like any like darkness around my face, like dark spots. Before I use foundation, it really helps to cancel out the purple or the blue that I have on my face. You can also use yellow. I just prefer peach. So I'm going to use the Bobbi Brown Peach Corrector on this MAC brush. Put this under my eyes. With this product, you honestly don't need a lot. It's such good coverage. It's really good. I've been using this corrector for years. Another corrector I really love is Dragun Beauty's corrector, that dark orange corrector. So I like to correct around my mouth as well because I get pretty dark around here. I'm going to put a little bit of this corrector on any redness I see. I don't use corrector for redness. I kind of just take whatever is left over on the brush and spread it out. But I mean, as you can see just from using that corrector, It's insane. For foundation, I'm going to use MAC Face and Body Foundation, and I am in the shade C4. My Beauty Blender Surface. Squirt some of this on there. I recently tried this foundation. It's been out for years, guys, and why did it take so long for me to get it out and try it? It is so good. As I apply it, I'm sure you can see it's pretty sheer, but it definitely still covers the corrector too. So I'm just taking this blue Beauty Blender and I'm gonna pounce this around. You can still see my skin. You wanna always make sure you apply foundation to your neck and blend it out really good too. I do like the medium coverage of the foundation, but I definitely always want full coverage for concealer. I have to. So I'm going to use Tarte Shape Tape Light Medium, and I'm going to use that under my eyes and like anywhere I want to highlight on my face. And then I'm going to take this CoverGirl True Blend Undercover. This is like the same shade as my skin tone. So I'm going to use that anywhere else. I just need extra coverage that I don't want to like brighten. And that is in the shade M300 Honey. So highlight my Cupid's bow, this part of my chin, down the bridge of my nose. Tiny bit on this monstrous forehead of mine. I don't want it to spread it out too much because I don't want my chin to look, as you can see, it really highlights it right there. And you can take the butt of the Beauty Blender and blend it out. And thank you guys so much for all the love and support you've shown me since we've had our miscarriage, since we lost our baby. It's been really hard, but I'm just really trying to move forward every day. I do have my moments where I get very, very sad. Okay, I'm going to take that CoverGirl concealer and just wipe off pretty much most of it and just conceal. Basically where I'm not trying to highlight, but I want to cover a little bit more. How warm is it where you guys live? Do you guys get like crazy warm summers? Or is it pretty cold or like mild where you live? So I'm taking this Laura Mercier translucent powder. I'm going to set under my eyes with my Beauty Blender. I'm not really baking here, but I will dust excess off. I wanted to look dewy. Now I look matte. I swear I picked out a CoverGirl powder to use to set the rest of my face, but I can't find it. I'm just gonna go ahead and use the Morphe Filter Effects powder. I use the shade Filter 5. It's very well loved. I'm gonna use this Morphe brush. What is this one called? E58. I always forget the name of this. E58. So I just swirl my brush in there and then I tap off a lot of excess. And my code with Morphe is Ashley. If you guys want to use my code to save some money. Set where I didn't use the translucent powder, obviously. Started off dewy, now we're matte. Look at me branching out. I'm gonna use Park Avenue Princess palette by Tarte. This is the Chisel palette. It has 2 highlighting shades and then 4 contour shades. I'm gonna use this one right here. It's called Angle. It's a warm bronzer, and I'm going to use that today instead of my Anastasia palette. And I'm going to use this on my MAC 168 brush first, and then I might use my NARS Ada brush. I don't even know if that brush is still cool, but I still use it because I love it. As you guys can see, I need it. Less is more when it comes to the forehead, at least for me. So what I'm going to do now is take some translucent powder and like carve out the sides of my nose. I'm going to carve out the sides and let that bake for a bit. Okay, so for highlighter, I'm going to use one of these Jouer highlighters. This one is called Molten Glow and this one is Topaz. Molten Glow is super pretty. Let me swatch it on my hand. Oh, it's like butter. I love their highlighters. So this is Molten Glow, and I mean, do you see that? And this one is Topaz. Rose gold. They're so pigmented. It's insane. Do you guys see that? That was just one swipe. I mean, it's amazing. I don't know. Maybe we'll use a mixture of both. I'm gonna go with Topaz. Topaz. And I'm gonna use my handy dandy MAC brush. This tulip brush. It's like a miniature tulip brush, as you can see. It is a 240S. This is my baby. I love using this for highlighter because it's so precise, but you can blend it out at the same time, but still keep it right where you want it. This is so small. And then for over here, same thing. I'm gonna take this clean beauty blender and blend the edges out with and you can bounce over it and it makes it more natural. And I like to actually apply highlighter with my beauty blender. She is popping. But it's so nice to use the beauty blender to really buff it out. Alright, so for blush, I'm going to use this Milani Luminoso something blush. I've never tried this shade, but I know it's very popular. It's brand new. Ooh, look at it. It's so pretty. I'm going to use that NARS Tulip brush. That is pretty. Do you see that? Now I see what all the hype is about. Do I want to do brows or do I want to do lips? I think I'm going to do lips. A makeup wipe really quick and just wipe off this foundation. I'm going to use Kylie Cosmetics Coconut Liner. And I'm going to sort of ombre this liner on the outer corners. I'm going to use Kylie lipstick by Kylie Cosmetics too, and it's probably one of my favorite combinations, this right here. I don't like to fill in all of my lips with this lipstick, just kind of the inside. And then I like to take a brush or my finger and blend it out. It's kind of drying fast, so I'm going to use my finger. It's so pretty. What's that? So this is the lips without gloss. Since I forgot to highlight my cupid's bow and my nose and everywhere else, I'm gonna do that really quick. So pretty, right? But I have been such a gloss girl lately. I've never really cared for gloss until like this summer, pretty much, this spring and summer. So I'm gonna use the Fenty Universal. It smells so good. It smells like a juicy, fruity fruit. Like, it smells so good and fruity. And this is such a beautiful shade. It's just like a little hint of like a rosy color, and it just brings every lip combo to life. You guys know I love Fenty. Ooh, Riri. On to the brows. I'm going to use my BH Cosmetics brow powder. It's like a brow duo, and this is in the shade dark brown. I'm just going to use any angled brush and fill in my brows very quickly. Okay, I grabbed this Anastasia 12 brush, and I'm going to fill these in. I don't have to do too much. I do like to make them a little darker on the tails, just because my tattoo is fading a bit. And with this intense eye look, I need the brows to be intense too, you know. This is my favorite brow powder of all time, and it's so affordable, and it's the best. It's better than any brow powder I've used ever, and they have multiple shades. Let me dust off this powder on my nose, and then I'm gonna finish the lower lash line. So for my lower lash line, I think I'm just gonna do the blue. The blue is so pretty. I should get my other camera, huh? Let me zoom in for you guys. All right, this is much better. You guys can see a lot better now. Okay, so I'm just gonna take that blue shade. Yes, it's so pretty. Don't mind my skin tags under my eyes. I have to get those removed. If you pack it, it's more vibrant that way. If you get concealer, foundation, or powder, or anything on your false lashes, all you have to do is take a little bit of liquid liner and just go over it, and it makes it black again. But be very careful that you're not like touching your eye when you do that, because you'll smudge it everywhere. I'm gonna take that shade Light Up from the Stupid Love palette by House Labs, and I'm gonna put that on my inner corner again. Alright, so the last step for the eyes for this eye look is adding some mascara to the bottom lashes. So I'm just going to do that really quick. Alright, last step is to set everything. So I'm going to use the Dominique Cosmetics JD Weighty. It's the Ultra Hydrating Fine Mist to set my face. First time trying it. I'm excited. Just want to make sure I like avoid my eyes. Ooh, Milo is mad. Oh, it feels so refreshing. Oh my gosh. So nice. I'm just gonna use my fan. I love using this fan to make it dry faster. It feels so good. Alright everyone, so this is the finished look. What do you guys think? It's definitely out of my comfort zone, but I'm so happy to be playing with color. I love this eye look. I love how this look turned out. I think it's so fierce, beautiful. I love it so much. Hope you guys feel that this was easy to do, and if you recreate it, please tag me. I love when you guys recreate any of my looks and show me. It's so awesome. You guys are so talented too. Sound off in the comments below. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button on your way out, and make sure you turn on post notifications so that you are notified every time I post a video. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. I love you guys so much, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!